To let that piece completely dry, all the glue and everything. So I'm just flipping my page over, and actually I'm flipping it this way because that's how that goes. So it's going like this. And I'm just going to do a nice thin piece of cardstock right here. So now I'm going to ink it. Right, so that's going to go just like that. But before I do that, I think I want to do a little mini belly band on here. Now this is 3 inches wide. So I think I'll make my belly band 1 inch wide. And there's my belly band. So this piece, so that's 1 inch wide. So that means 3/4 of an inch wide. Alright, so I've got to fold this over. Maybe if I scored it a little bit first would help. Yep, that helped. Alright, so that means this piece, I gotta figure out how tall it needs to be. And there we are. So I'm going to ink this. Okay, so this is going to get glued down. This is a thicker cardstock, so I'm just going to use some regular glue. Alright, well, let's see how this is going to look. I think this needs something on it, though. It's a little too plain. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Yep, I think that looks much better. Alright, so I'm going to ink this a little bit more. And I'm going to make sure it's in the middle. Okay. So that's going to go right there. Just like that. So this one's not finished yet, so I'm not going to glue it on. So now I'm going to work on this side. It's very different. So I'm going to get my circle punch. I really like this punch because I can see exactly where my piece is going to be and where it's going to cut. So I do like that. And I'm getting it as close to my edging as I can. Okay, let's try that. Perfect. It's a little rough, but I'm okay with that. So that gives me texture. Of course, we're going to ink. Okay, something else. What else? I think I'm going to put a brad on the top. Okay, I think I'll do that, but I'm going to stamp this. I need to poke this in here so I can stamp it. There we go. Now which stamp do I want? I think I'm going to use that one. Alright, so I'm going to use StazOn inks on that. And I'm using black. Jet black. And what I have found, if I take my embossing ink, put some of that on there, the StazOn comes off easier. There we go. I'm wondering if maybe do a little something on that one. There, almost dry. I think I want this about right here. If I can hold it there, it's going to come up some more. I think I'm going to put it right there. I'm hoping that'll mark my spot. I think that's the spot right there. I hope anyway. Something's stopping my drawer from pulling all the way out. Well, that's where I'm going to put that hole. So hopefully that's the right spot. Now this one, instead of putting it at the top, I think I'm going to put it right here. I think so. So my hole needs to go right there. Close enough. Okay, I think I like that. So I need to glue this guy in place. And I'm just going to glue this edge. I think I went a little far, but that's so what. So now we've got this side of the page ready to put together. I want to see if there's anything else I want to put on there. So I think that's good now for this side. Okay, so I've just got some painting to do on here and some Stabilo. Whoops. Okay, there's that one. Use it bigger. This is my big one. Okay, now those have to dry. My paint's dry. Just wondering, my glue's not totally dry yet, so I'm going to let this sit some more. And this one should be dry. It is. So now I can use my Stabilo. Well, maybe not on this paper, because the shine. That's okay. I don't need the Stabilo on there. I can do it when I glue it on later. Let's see if this one's dry yet. Pretty quick. So I'm going to do some Stabilo down here. Okay. Alright, so these are ready to glue on. So I'm going to do some double-sided tape on the edge of this one. I want some strong adhesive over this area here. There's not going to be any writing on it, so it's not going to be a problem. And you can't journal over that, right? So I don't mind adding the double-sided tape to that section. Okay. There we are. So I can peel this off. And get this side started. Well, you'll see that when you put something in there. That's okay. Now this piece. I'm going to use my brush on glue on this side. Now I can do some more inking. I think I'll do some faded jeans on here. And then some vintage photo. Definitely vintage photo on this side. Okay. And I'm going to do some Stabilo also around here. Here we go. There. And this side is finished. Decorated and ready to go in a book, so we just have that last piece to finish and this page will be done. So I'm going to let that dry for maybe another 30 minutes or so and then come back and we'll complete that.